Hi, my name is Hyundee Farinas, and we will be talking about the assignment listening. So first question, how can you tell when someone is listening to you? I can tell when someone is listening to me by eye contact, their how they're faced, or their positions, or the body language, and when they're actually making conversations with you, like talking back. How does it feel when someone is not listening to you? If someone is not listening to me, I would feel embarrassed, some way embarrassed, because I was trying to say something, right? And they weren't listening, and I'm just like, oh, never mind, or oh, no need. Or when they ask if I said something, I would say, oh no, I didn't say anything, or sometimes I just laugh it out. It is kind of embarrassing because you're just talking to yourself. That's just me. And last question, please describe in details in a time when you felt like you weren't being listened to and when you were saying something very important. The time I felt like I wasn't being listened to is when I would tell, for example, my boyfriend. I would tell him about the days I'm off, the days where I'm going, the important days, or the important events I have to arrive. And I already told him, right? Because it's something important for him to remember. But then days later, or later on, he would ask me what I'm doing, or what's my schedule today. And I'm like, oh, I already told you this about this. I can tell you're not listening. And he was like, oh, I'm just asking so I can just remind myself that you're doing this. So yeah, that is when I know he's not listening to me. How could you tell they weren't listening to you? Sometimes my boyfriend, he would just go on his phone while I'm speaking, or while I'm speaking, he would cut me mid-sentence. He would cut me mid-sentence and talk about his work, or something relating to his work, or something relating to him. And I'm just like, ugh, whatever. Did their failure to display the appropriate listening behavior affect your relationship with them? Not really. I don't really care. It's just something small that I get disappointed at. I mean, I do get disappointed that he's not listening. I really do get disappointed, but it's just something small. I mean, sometimes I do remind him that I'm doing something, so he doesn't get pissed off that I didn't tell him anything, even though if I did. Did it affect your motivations? It didn't really affect my motivations, because sometimes I would be like that too. So if I get mad at something, you're doing also. So sometimes we do question each other, oh, are you listening during mid-sentence? If we're not looking at each other, and I'm like, yeah, of course I'm listening. Thank you.